There comes a point in your journey where you have to learn to be comfortable in your own skin, to be exactly how you are without apology. One thing for myself, beginning this journey so long ago, right back in 1990, things were different then, of course, and people expected a certain type of behavior or a certain type of following from myself, whether it was my family or friends or people that I knew. People expected me to be a certain way all of the time. And then I was a young mum, so I had children when I was quite young. I had two under the age of two when I was 18. So I have grown up with these kids as well. And I didn't know exactly who I was because for so many years I was trying to please so many different people, or trying not to get in trouble, or trying not to upset the apple cart, and working and caring for kids, and constantly just you're burning yourself out both ends. So it takes a long time to be who you are and to be okay with who you are, especially with, traumas in your past, or, how you've been treated, words that have been said to you, whether someone picks up on your vibe and tries to tear it down, or you hit a certain age and you're not supposed to dress in a certain way anymore, or because people know me as being spiritual, I guess they think that I'm supposed to dress in a certain way, yet I dress however I want to and whatever I want to wear for that day, whatever I'm doing with my hair, whether I'm wearing makeup or not. And that was a huge jump in my own abilities as well. Was finally coming to terms with who I am as a soul and actually being okay with it. Now, for some of you, you're not online, you don't make videos every day, you haven't got your story out there for so long or as long as I have, or maybe you have and perhaps you felt like you had to be a certain way. And there comes a point in your journey where the opinions of other people make no difference to you. Yes, some people can be really nasty. Some people can point out flaws that you have, or, your hair or your makeup, or, like I said, what you should and shouldn't be dressing, or what they feel might be important, or maybe you should be corporate, or maybe not. But there is a very, very, very big advantage in your life if you can learn to be exactly who you are at any time. If you can be wearing your sweats and someone comes over and you're okay with that, right? I personally like to have my house clean if someone's coming over because, you always get caught if you don't have your house clean or your hair's sticking up or whatever. You're going to get caught. So you get used to people having to accept you how you are, and if they don't, that's their problem. So one of the big milestones that you will reach on your journey is really not caring what anyone else thinks of who you are and what you do, because you know in your heart, mind and soul, you are doing what makes you feel good, what brings happiness to you, and therefore has a ripple effect to those around you. There are some also who will only look at people who are in a certain light or dressing in a certain way. There are some people who won't look at anyone who's corporate because they don't want to feel uncomfortable. Whatever it is, you have to be comfortable with you. And the more comfortable you are with yourself, okay, the more other people will feel relaxed around you. When you have a high vibe, you are going to draw attention towards yourself. So when someone has a high vibration, animals draw near, people, strangers, they just start talking to you. You can't get away. You're at the shopping center and someone's telling you their whole story, right? And you just continually meet people who, in a sense, need your help. Or you go through a change, or maybe you're going through a change weekly where you want to wear something and then the next week you're onto something else. Whatever it is, understand that your high vibe attracts more who are on that vibration, but also, also your willingness to put yourself authentically out there, being who you are without reservation, and dressing how you dress, or putting your hair up, or dyeing your hair, or not dyeing your hair, or having it curled, or not having it curled, or even having it brushed if you don't want to. Being okay with it is your prerogative. Okay? Everything that you do on this journey has to be authentically yours. When it's not, okay, when it's false, or when it's trying to please others, or giving what you think others want, you won't be happy. Okay? For many years, I thought to myself that people would appreciate somebody who's constantly giving. All right? Unfortunately, people like that and they do appreciate it, but they move on to something else rather quickly. Right? So they don't sit back and actually really appreciate you like you would for somebody else, right? And so I had to look at the reasons why that was happening, or what I was doing, okay, for so long online, longer than TikTok's been around. I had to work out what I was doing, why I was doing something, what was the reasoning behind things. And whether somebody else appreciated it or not, or saw me or not, or valued it or not, was really none of my concern anymore, right? And that changed a lot of things. When you are authentically yourself, right? When you are in alignment with what you want to do, when you start something how you mean to finish it, and you're willing to adjust things along the way, okay? You're willing to look at things, you're willing to be open to these changes. You're not criticizing yourself, but you're saying, okay, let's have a look at this. Why is this not working, or why is that not working? And adjusting things. When you wear what you want to wear, right? I love all kinds of music. I play the bass guitar. I can rock out with the best of them. But that's just me. Those are just things that I love to do. This is just who I am. I also can do art and crafts and cook and clean and organize. And I've had kids since I was young. There's hard work that I do outside as well. I can keep up and I can lift things that are super heavy. You name it, I'll try it, right? I'm also great with animals, horses, do whispering with animals and connect with them and shamanically heal and all these sorts of things. Am I okay with who I am? It's taken me a really long time, but oh my God, yes, I wouldn't change anything for the world. And when you get to that point, nothing can stop you. If you're still comparing and looking at other people and thinking, I could never do it because I don't have this or I don't have that, or too many people are doing this, you're procrastinating and you're also missing the point. Everyone's life pathway is very, very wide, okay? It can contain many different things in it, and you can reinvent yourself as many times as you like. So let yourself off the hook a little bit. Allow yourself to be exactly who you are without any apologies. As the Nirvana song goes, no apologies, right? Nothing that you do has anything to do with anybody else, really, right? And no one can really upset you or use you or abuse you or whatever unless you allow it by allowing reactions, okay? Each one of you are unique and much needed on this planet. So I hope to see you in some of your own videos. Sending so much love. Bye for now.